Good evening, everybody. Contrary of the perfection that we wanted, here we have some glitch. We participated in a workshop called Stage Presence by Yulita Davis from Amsterdam Toastmasters. And we learned a couple of techniques which are very important to showcase your presence on the stage and capture the audience's attention. And for that, today, together, we are going to bring those techniques, very few, of course, because of the time limit, but the most important techniques so that you can use those for your next presentation or your speech.
So the first thing when we talk about stage presence is the body language. And for this, it's difficult to explain it, or maybe it's very easy. But I would like to invite everyone to participate in an interactive section, how to illustrate the body language. So just select another person either behind you or next to you. Please stand up, and we will have an introductory section between those two people. So please, everyone, stand up.
Everybody, okay.
Yeah. And you can just turn around.
Turn around, okay.
So, okay, everyone, the instruction is that the first person, we will have 30 seconds, and you will introduce who you are, what you do, and one interesting about yourself.
And I'm doing my icebreaker later.
Well, you can choose to lie and nobody knows. Yep, and 30 seconds start.
Try something.
My name is Ayush. I live in India for the past 2 years, and I have been coming to Toastmasters for the past 3 months. It has been very awesome experience I live visiting mythology, religion and mythology.
All right, time's up. Now, for the next 30 seconds, we will change the role. So the other person will introduce. But now, sorry? Oh, three. Well, sorry.
3 ways of fun. What?
Yeah, well, you have to choose then. But now this time, when you are introducing yourself and when you hear the other person, pay attention to how the other person body language, so the stage, the face, how they stand, how they use their hands. Pay a bit more attention to that and then see if you can pick up something. And then your time start now. Okay, time's up, everyone. Thank you very much. Time's up. Thank you. So you can take a seat now.
more about it.
And yeah, thank you very much. You can take a seat now. I just want to have a quick round of your opinions for the first experience and the second one. So the first time that you just do as you thought, and the second one you were instructed to pay more attention to the body language. Did you spot any difference, or did you feel any difference? So anyone want to share their experience? Yeah.
I would say I didn't spot any difference in Nathan's body language, but at the first time, like because there was a time pressure of 30 seconds, I was just trying to pay attention to what he was saying. But then on the second time, like when I was paying attention to the body language, I would say like it was around the same, but he uses hand gestures to like display, like portray his ideas, and also like I think his eye contact is like good, so he has eye contact with the person he's talking to.
Oh, lovely. Thanks for the feedback. Anyone else? All right. I think we can reflect on that. But so that was the first thing that we actually picked up in that workshop. Being a big part of the body language or the stage presence is awareness. So you need to be aware of what your actions on the stage, and by being aware, then you can start to moderate and use the right body stage presence, body language, hand gestures, eye contact, and that actually make a big impact on the quality of the speech. And for the audience, you might think that the audience didn't pay attention. Actually, the audience always have a lot of more information from your body language, and a lot of the message actually is communicated via body language next to the words that you use. So that is the first thing that we would like to share with you. It's all about awareness. And now the next thing is for Asha.
Thank you, Ali. That was a good bridge, because we have the second technique is about the hand gestures. 3 tips that we learned and want to share with you is this. The first one is to hold a imaginary Coke bottle in your hand if you don't know what to do with your hands. And that's the worst thing, right? Like most of the speeches, we don't know what to do with our hands. Either we put it in a pocket, try to hide our hands. But the good or the best way is to hold a Coke bottle. It seems to be a very natural way to proceed with your speech. Yeah. The second one is to use your fingers for the pointers that you want to make. This will give them actually a clear indication of how many points you want to convey. For example, you can use all the fingers in your single hand, or you can switch between your hands, the points that you want to convey, right? So that's the second tip that we learned. The third tip is very important from my perspective. Use your hands to move from right to the left if you want to convey about your timelines. For example, move from the past towards the future. Move from the childhood or your younger self to your future self. Move from your bad results to a good results. Example, I had a very bad results last quarter, but we are moving ahead with a very good quarter coming in the coming quarter. So that is an example of moving from negative to the positive. That's what I have on the hand gestures. Next technique.
So the next things that we also pick up, and this is picking up a very great exercise for voice activities. So, and this is actually one of the activities that you can do yourself right before your speech, or you feel any nervous and you feel a bit cautious in your voice. So this exercise will help you to loosen up, also to open your vocal cord and make you feel much more comfortable. In practice, you would like to do it when you are working, but we have quite limited space here. So again, I just want to ask everyone to stand up again.
Up we go again.
Yeah, up we go again.
Right, what
And so we will start with the vowels. So we have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. And then after that, we will add in a consonant. So P, M, D, K. So ba, be, pi, po, pu, ma, me, mi, mo, mo. And try to make that with your breathing rhythm. So A, E, I, O, U. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Da, de, pi, po, du. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. A, E, I, O, U. Pa, be, pi, po, pu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Da, de, di, do, du. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Faster. A, E, I, O, U. Pa, be, pi, po, pu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Da, de, di, do, du. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Thank you very much. How did you feel about your voice now?
Warmed up. Thank you. Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, Penny.
That was warmed up.
Yeah. So really this is something that you can prepare yourself right before the speech. You can do it in front of the mirror. You can do it in the bathroom, or you just do it in front of your pet. But that really helps you to relax yourself.
The dog wasn't confused already.
And the last technique that Ashley is going to share is about creating a hook.
It's about the structure of your content. Of course, now you have practiced how to open up your openness. We are going to talk about the structure. There are several structures for the speech, but this is one of the most used. You have seen on the Instagram or the reels that this is the most used structure in those kind of reels. Hook, 3 arguments, and a call for action. CTA is call for action. For example, do you struggle to capture the audience's attention in your presentation? The 3 solutions are: have a great opening or a strong opening, use famous quotes, or use the storytelling to capture the attention of the audience. Second one is basically to use the pointers, the flip charts, the images or the videos which can capture and tell the points that you want to convey. The third one is basically to come up with the and ask questions to your audience. That is the best way to involve them in your speeches or your presentations. Do you want to implement all of these solutions that have been pointed today in your next speech? That's the call for action.
And
You can summarize
unfortunately,
quickly. I
that's
know
it.
that
We attending half a day workshop, and we try to summarize everything into 7 to 8 minutes speech. That's very unfair for even the trainer that we attended. But today we talk about body language, we talk about the hand gestures, we talk about voice quality, and we talk about the structures of your speech. So all of those are some of the nuggets that we have been collecting from the training, and we hope that by sharing with you, as a whole, the club is improving. You will feel more comfortable, more enjoying to be on stage and speak. And the next time when you attend another training, please do share with everyone in our club. Thank you very much, and back to you, the Toastmaster of the room.
Thank you very much.